Okay, and now we're going to see the action on the 6th of May, which should be a significant bombardment of Kiska, and not much else. Okay, yeah, and here's the bombardment. Firing their 14-inch guns, their 5-inch guns. Great. That's going to mess up the Japanese defenders. So let's run through. Okay. 173 casualties, 3 non-combat destroyed, an engineer destroyed, and 3 guns destroyed. Total of 5 runway hits and some port hits. Okay. And a nice bit of disruption too, I'm sure. Okay, Japanese submarine launched float planes are keeping an eye on Dutch harbour. Fair enough. My recon's going in over Kiska. And now the B-25's going, basing out of Adak with reduced bomb loads. Okay, 5 squads disabled. Not bad. More recon. A little bit over Atu. And I would imagine he's flying the independent brigade he gets in there on his HHK-1 Emily's. An oil slick near Adak. Yeah. There's a damaged submarine out there. And that should be it. In terms of action anyway. So then in the combat turn, I'll see about bombarding again. And it's really about getting ships moving from Dutch Harbour to Adak. Getting that to level 4 ports hopefully tomorrow. And then just loading everything up and going for Kiska. Oh yeah, that's nicely damaged. Okay. So if I can land on Kiska and build it up, I'll get extra points the whole time. I get no points for this, so I've decided to leave Paramushiro Jima alone for now. Okay. Battleships. They're already fully replenished. Great. And you're going to do another bombardment mission. And that's you guys sorted. I want you to keep this task force alive, but I'm okay with combining you with task force 8 for now. And then by doing this, I'm going to save the political points that Qingli would cost to hire again. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the damaged ships in ports to get a little bit of repair done. But I'll keep the task force alive, and that'll keep Qingli active. Okay. And you guys are also going to transfer okay. And then you're going to get one of the DMSs. No? Damn. Okay. Okay, so what's not damaged? This is the least damaged of the remaining ones. This one can go here, and this one should go there. Okay. Yeah. You'll go back to Dutch Harbor. And now, from this task force, I'm going to see what I want to put into port. Yeah, I'd like to get some good repairs going on this. So, Task Force 5 is what I'm looking at. I want to keep one heavy cruiser. Well, maybe two heavy cruisers, because he's got two heavy cruisers. So these guys are going to form a new task force. And then the Rally, and then any heavily damaged destroyers. Okay. And you guys are all going to disband into the port. So, two destroyers are going to escort the carrier back to pick up replacement planes. Two heavy cruisers, two light cruisers, and three destroyers, which is significantly stronger than the two heavy cruisers and two destroyers he has left, are going to guard Adak. Then three battleships, four destroyers, and two destroyer minesweepers are going to bombard again. Okay. And then these guys are all going to go into port and see about, moving supplies and such like. Okay. We're up to 73%, so probably not tomorrow, but the day after it'll be level 4 port, and then I can start expanding the airfield again. And now I'm up to 223 engineer equivalents, and I've naval support of 179, so unloading is going to go a lot quicker. Okay, that's that, and let's just double check the CVEs. Yeah. And then these guys, can they do another mine laying patrol? Probably not. Oh, they can. Oh, excellent. Let's do more mines. And just to be clear, I've spoken about this with 1EyedJacks, and he views the lack of minesweeping capability on his side as, you know, a challenge to overcome, and just the way life historically was. To be fair, I'm facing 3 aircraft carriers later, so a few mines are not something I would begrudge myself. Okay, so they'll do a nice little mine laying task force. That's here sorted. And in terms of missions, nice little recon mission. These guys are doing nice naval search and naval search. These guys are ready to attack. These guys are going to just keep pounding Kiska a little bit. Okay. And then these guys are escorts. These guys don't have drop tanks. Okay. Let's look at the losses. Okay. So he's lost an Emily, which means he is flying troops into here, which makes sense. Okay, great. So if he's flying troops into there, he's not flying them into here. And I can... $26, $20, and $10. Great. I can then kind of stand down the P-38s a little bit and let them repair. Yeah. Yeah, they're fairly fatigued. I'd say the pilots are fairly fatigued too. Yeah, fatigued enough. They've flown a fair few missions. Okay, and now coming over here. So, most important things. The 3 infantry regiments are left there. So this means really, because I've taken the USN base force. Now, I do get another one. Okay, maybe I don't. I thought I did. Okay, so I have no aviation support here. Okay, so these guys, yeah. Adak's going to get pretty crowded, but this is life. I'll just move them all over, bring an AVD back, and that will help me move the remnants. Okay, fair enough. Now, these are loading troops, but they still have to load more. Okay. These are loading fuel. Gonna undock them and say they've loaded enough. Well, no. I think I can still load more so long as I don't, as long as they're not docked. Okay. And this then is my assault troop transport group. It's got 2 brigades on it, and they're now loading supplies. They've already got 5,000 tons, so they can undock, cancel loading the supplies, and return to Adak. Okay. So this group can now dock, and these 2 have undocked. Okay. Now, these guys have gotten 1,500 tons of supplies. Okay. And these guys are carrying artillery or AAA. So these guys can come along a teeny little bit later. Okay. Let's dock these guys and load a load of supplies on them. No, let's undock these guys. And let's see about docking, yeah, these groups. Okay. Ah, yes. Excellent. load supplies. So these guys can bring 7,000 tons over with them. Okay. Okay, so 2 groups are already moving over. They'll be there in 2 days, at which time AVAC will be level 4 ports and easily able to take them. Great. And then these guys are going to bring the artillery regiment, and then these guys are going to bring more supplies afterwards. Okay, that's good enough. SIGINT, submarines and whatnot floating around. Ops, shadows in the water, oil slicks, 165.53. Fair enough. Okay. So I've got 15 days to really nail the landing on Kiska. And then we'll have exciting times while we try to do Atu in the face of Japanese carrier dominance. That should be interesting. So I'll see you here for the next turn. Take care.